And good morning, guys. Good morning. I don't know if it's a good morning or not. Uh, so many debates I have about my ORB. Do I go back to the old school way? I feel like the old school way is just way more consistent lately. Today, the old school way would have won. New school lost. It's actually pretty funny what happened to me. So initially, I wanted to go short here. Then I went long there, and then my short and my stop were in the exact same spot, as you could tell, to a penny or to a tick. So I didn't know which one to cancel because I want to cancel my stop. So I just let it on. Ended up barely winning on the second ORB, and then I took two more scalps and I won on this momentum. And I'm down only 200 bucks from 1200. I'll take that. But yeah, I don't know if I should try to make it back or not. Or should we focus on evals? Still haven't heard from Take Profit Trader. So as far as my data, I didn't check yet, but I didn't hear from them. So I'm assuming it's still delayed. Check now. Yep, data is still delayed. Still only have 2 accounts instead of 4. So Take Profit's being useless right now. They're definitely having a lot of growing pains and stuff. So can't rely on them too much every single day. But hopefully, by end of this week, I'll have solid 2 weeks of Take Profit Trader with 4 accounts and try to get to 20K on the month on those accounts. But for now, we can't rely on it. They take forever to activate accounts, and I'm on delayed data, so I can't even trade. Do I have a Discord? I do. I don't. It's not really like. Do I take another trade? If I take one more, I'll make the loss back. If I take one more, I would make the loss back. Yeah, Take Profit Trader is just pretty much growing so fast. I'm gonna order my bagel. Starving. And I don't got any Red Bulls. Ooh, Take Profit Trader melted on day 1. Yeah, that's how they make money though. So don't think you're the only one. Most people do that. Let me just flip this account really quick. This is my videos that I passed. I think it's a 3-day eval. I'm supposed to pass some Apex evals, but I'm just so lazy. Yesterday after the stream, I went to the gym. I got my my lunch, and then played some golf in my golf sim. Did not trade any evals. I did trade a couple actually, like that was right after the stream, but I never came back to trade the 100Ks. We'll see what the price action is doing, because maybe I'll get some. Sucks I hit max daily loss. How do I do it? How do I hit max daily loss on Lucid? I don't understand. Unless that was a second trade. Yeah, I need to get the Lucid Flex without the daily loss limit. Try blowing a pro reset. I wouldn't reset pros. Unless you're getting shit ton of payouts, that's too expensive. Now we went right into this 141 point pretty much skyrocket, and then we're just chopping for the last ever since I got on stream. All right, finally something here. Daily's looking very strong. Didn't want to buy this candle because that was a scary drop. But should I take a short? I feel like we're gonna go at least a little bit lower. Yes, if you're consistent, it's fine. Yeah, especially on the 25Ks, maybe even the 50Ks. Man, really want to get back to green. I'm surprised I made back that much. That's why I don't want to have 50K accounts. Good luck, Mohammed. I'm trying to get my Take Profit Trader activated and out of this delayed data. This happened last month. I forget how long it took them to fix it, but I know it took them a few days. The new month starts and the data is delayed. It's so bad. Like we always say, there's no perfect prop firm. There's always something to complain about. You know, there's always something to complain about with prop firms, and that's the reality of it. feel like it wants to go lower, but I don't know. On the longer time frame, there's gotta be flag. It's gotta be a flag. Yeah. So maybe it's still not a short yet. I mean, I don't want to take a short. I would like it to pull back so I could take a long though. But we'll see what happens. 15-minute breakout is in play now. Those who want to take advantage of the Apex sale, just remember you have to pass the evals today, unless they extend it for the $10 thing. So if you don't think you could pass today, don't bother with it. Okay? Don't. There's no point of rushing. Which platforms have similar accounts to Take Profit Trader? Trade Day. Trade Day is one. Trade Day has daily payouts. I'm not funded with Trade Day. I've never really. Maybe I should do that as well. Since Take Profit, there's too many gaps in payouts for me with Take Profit. Once you blow like the key to Take Profit is to keep your accounts. Otherwise, so you don't have to worry about customer service. I feel like that's the savior. Don't have to buy new accounts. Don't have to activate new accounts. You don't have to do anything. You just trade the same accounts, and then you just wait for the payouts. Then you don't have to worry about the slower customer service. However, for me, I had two accounts for a while, and the data is just delayed for start of the new month. So I guess that's that. I don't know if anyone else is having that issue. I guess anyone in the chat has delayed data. Oh my god, what the hell? Why did the market just stop moving as soon as I get on stream? It's crazy. I was like, oh, it's gonna be a good day. It rips 150 points and just dies. Oh, I'm gonna take this short. Should have taken the short up here, but all right, we're down $5. I think I could live with that. It's like a break-even flip day. I'm not gonna force. I made back 1,200 bucks. Why can't I just make 1,200 bucks? Oh. Okay, let's see what we could do here on these accounts. See if we could get some trades. It's still flagging on the 5 minutes, so like would not be surprised if this actually breaks out and continues higher. But for now, it's so choppy. Who knows? Still making lower highs. There's a big trap right here. So like, I should buy some 100K evals. I hate evals. Why is there like no news lately? Oh man, that's how I feel about the market. I need my Red Bull. Literally stuck in this range. Apple stock made all-time high. I mean, not all-time highs. 52-week highs. Market's like looking very strong, but like, what the hell? Like, why are we not moving yet? What do you guys think? Going higher on this flag, or is it gonna just fail and sell off a little bit? Nice, 570. Let's go. That's perfect long. I'm taking a 50-minute opening range. Where's your 630? That is spot on. Damn. Something's happening at 630 here. All right, all right. I'll take that. Beautiful breakout. That's all you need to, oh, it's all you need. One trade like that, 10, 20 points and 30 points and you're done for the day. That's the key. It's finding that one trade that's so consistent. Didn't quite reach the 20 moving average, so jumped in there. 200 bucks, and then I'm gonna take a retest of the 50-minute high. All right, my Red Bull and bagels here. Oh, missed trading. That's like the best feeling ever. That is the best feeling ever. Man, it is miserable outside. The golf season is officially over. I cut myself too. I cut my bagel into small pieces and I cut myself. Unbelievable. Yeah, hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. It's my birthday month, so if we hit some good likes, we're gonna do another giveaway today. Still going higher. Oh man. One day, I just want to be able to hold a trade to the long side like this on my Take Profit Trader account. Imagine having Take Profit Trader and you just hold. You can make so much money in one day. It's so funny. Like that's the reality of it. I don't think I could do it though. I've tried many times. Every time I do it, I would buy like I'll probably buy here and then stop out right there. Or top step. Well, top step you're limited to how much you could take out, and you still gotta trade afterwards. So it's still good. No consistency, but take profit. You could literally take it out that day. You know. Yeah, you could have. I don't know how many you could have total. I think 10 with evals. Not sure. There's a max amount of evals you could buy a month. I know that. Yeah, that's why I canceled my order. I didn't want to get stuck in the trade that I did yesterday. Like just left the order out at support and then I'd rather buy it if it actually hold. See if this works. I don't like this buy though. Let's see. Oh, maybe it's gonna work. Come on. Wow. It worked. Where's that selling coming from? Well, that's not really much selling. Price never goes up or down straight, you know. It's always gonna have its valleys and dips. And peaks. I have one eval here. And then I have one that's passed from yesterday, but should I just try it past this? Did I receive your email yesterday? Yeah. You didn't get the account yet? Fortunately, Take Profit Trader has been pretty slow with things lately. Let me make sure I sent the email. I'm just gonna check something. Yeah, it should be good. I'll let you know if they send me an email. I did send it like yesterday afternoon, so maybe by end of today you'll get it. Come on, market, do something. I think I'm gonna trade this new account. See if we could make something on it. I'd like to make like $1,000. My balances are okay. I mean, I'm at like $2,000 to $3,000 per account. So hopefully by end of this month, I'll get a payout on most of these accounts. That's the goal. But even if I got a payout with, 5, 6 of them, and then take profit trader, and then maybe a bull knocks payout, I'm very close to that. Really hope to reach my goal for the year. We only need $12,000, but that's gonna be gross. That's not net. So, not the way I wanted to end the year. I was really hoping to after having a crappy September, decent October, just not a lot of accounts. I really just did not trade well in November. October was so good, but I just wasn't prepared. See how that works? See how it works, guys? It's all timing sometimes and luck. I was not prepared, so I was trading, barely any accounts, and I was just winning every day. And I just didn't have a lot of accounts, so it was hard to make money. Because I don't make a lot of money when I win. And then when I get more accounts, it just inconsistent. It sucks. It doesn't update at midnight. It updates for me it always updates between 5 and 6 p.m. Eastern time. So yes, you'll be if you pass an eval today, you'll be able to activate it by end of the sale, yes. I don't know when I'm gonna debut my golf sim stream. I'm gonna do it eventually, but I don't want to embarrass myself too much. Yeah, hit the like button, guys. It really helps out the channel. All right, so we did have a little bit of a breakout, but what now? Still chop. So very difficult. Well, embarrassing is part of the journey. It's all good. Got to come from somewhere, you know? They're going to judge my swing, but it can't be any worse than the guy. I'm sure many of you guys didn't see it, but some of you might have. Giants kicker. This is my, after you have a really good drive, boom. Can't embarrass myself more than this guy. Unbelievable. How do you do that? I played soccer all my life. I don't think I understand. Really don't understand how this happened. I was watching the game. I was like, oh my God. I was thinking about my golf swing sometimes. Like I've done it in golf. Hit the ground here, the ball doesn't even move. No, this is not AI. This is last night's game. Yeah, he probably had money on the. He probably had money on the game or something. What a chop. Unbelievable. In football, it happens on penalty or free kick. I don't know. I feel like that's when they slip or they still hit the ball usually. It just goes like if he missed the ball, like he hits the ball and just goes somewhere that's not supposed to, that's different. Like Beckham's slip. Was it in the Euro Cup or World Cup? I forget. Wow, what a chop. I'm cold. When you pay out so you could pay for the heating bill. My taxes went up on the house again. It's insane. It's like how many times can you raise a freaking tax for someone and then not let me build a garage of on top of it all? It's like you don't own in New Jersey and like those expensive like property taxes states, you don't own your property ever. Value is up, yeah, but still. I don't care about my value if I don't plan on selling it, right? It's whatever. Like if my value is up, this what does not make any sense. You should be paying property taxes on your property and not your home. It's so stupid. Like you want to make it nicer for yourself, for your neighbors, and you get punished for it. And the neighbor that doesn't care about anything, doesn't keep his house clean, doesn't renovate, they don't get punished. The system is so broken. It's just like the healthcare system. Because YouTube decided that's better. I think. I I haven't done any research. We talked about it the other day. I think it's because people changed their usernames, and it probably caused some issues because you could change it to anything. Maybe people change it to like offensive names or something. I don't know. It's much more difficult. Yeah, you pay taxes on everything. You get taxed on money you make. You get taxed on money you spend. You get taxed on things you own. Like a single dollar bill gets taxed so many times. It's net positive. Every single dollar bill is net positive. That just tells you how weird this thing works. See, don't blame the billionaires. It's not about billionaires. Billionaires pay their share of taxes when it's needed. Um, but the tax code is designed for you to spend money. Oh yeah, no. Billionaires are the people that are creating jobs. Okay, without billionaires, this world would not exist. There's deductions. The code is written to have deductions. So I I don't pay full taxes on everything I make. I deduct a lot of expenses. I mean, that's how business works. That's the risk you take about being a business owner versus working for a 9 to 5. Most billionaires are investors in their business, right? They own shares. They don't own the actual they don't have the money. They have shares, so that's not taxable. The info's out there, sure, but if you read the wrong info, they want you to, the whole thing, the whole agenda against billionaires, that is the biggest like loser mentality I've ever heard of. Loser or victim mentality, I should say, victim. Like, oh, they don't pay taxes. Why should I? Well, that's not how it works. Don't blame them. Blame the government. Blame the system. Don't blame the billionaires. I sound like I read Republican news. Well, you sound like you read the other side of the news and you believe everything that they say. So there's that. I don't read news. I'm a business owner and I know how it works. And you believe everything they say? Yes, I believe there's two genders. Yes, I do believe there's two genders. Yes. Sorry, guys. I believe there's two genders. I am very uninformed. You must be from California. Oh, you read unbiased news. Sure. I don't read any news. I just know how business works and how the tax code is written because I'm a business owner on a small scale, and I get tax benefits because I'm a business owner because I took on the risk, right? I took on the risk not to have stability. You take on stability by having a regular job, or you take on the risk by being a business owner. And the billionaires changed the world. Okay? They changed the world. They didn't become billionaires for no reason. You know what the real issue is? Why are we attacking the billionaires? Why don't we attack the politicians that make $150,000 a year, but they live like they're millionaires? Where do they get the money from? Yeah, it's victim mentality. I'm just talking about in general. This is the worldwide issue with taxes. I was speaking in general how every dollar is taxed multiple times and how it's a scam. Where did we go from that to billionaires not having to pay taxes? I really don't understand how that took a turn that way. That's like, a kid. Oh, if I can't have it, they can't have it either. It's like that's the kid mentality as well. Like I used to do kids events, right, as a DJ, and I had to stop doing it because it was just too much. You know what my final straw was? So I forget, it was a birthday party or communion, something like that. And I had like toys, right, that you have to blow up. So I had a little pump, like a manual pump that you blow up balloons or the guitars, whatever. And a mom comes up to me. So like we have it like by the DJ booth. Sometimes kids will sneak in and whatever, right? Like towards the end of the party. And apparently one of the kids stole or took the pump, right? It was like a bigger party. I would always have electric one, but like small parties, I didn't. And half the time, I would just blow it with my lungs. And a mom comes up to me, and she's like, "Do I have an extra pump?" I'm like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, her kid is crying because this other kid has a pump, and she wants one too." I think right there, I said, "You know what? I quit." I I don't know if to laugh or to cry, to be honest. And that's pretty much the same comparison right there. Yeah, exactly. Politicians are painting this agenda against billionaires. Like, do you think Elon Musk is trying to make money? This guy is, he's sending rockets to the freaking space. He's doing a better job than the NASA. Like he started PayPal, he made money, and then he used that money to change the world, whether what that's electric cars or whatever it might be. They're not doing it for the money. Yeah, but anyway, that was pretty funny. But I could keep on going and make jokes, but I don't. This is the problem with politics. The other side judges the other side so fast. It's crazy. It's crazy. They judge like no other group. It's sad. But whatever. Anyway, let's get into trading. So we could pay taxes. We can't pay taxes if we don't make money. So maybe we shouldn't trade. Maybe that's better. If I don't trade, if I don't make any money, then I don't have to pay taxes. I think we found a loophole. Just don't make any money and you don't have to pay taxes. Look at that. But in all seriousness, guys, as a business owner, which you are, if you trade prop firms and you actually make money, you're actually a business owner because it's not capital gains. It's a subcontractor's form that you fill out. That is self-employment. That is a business, and everything you pay to generate that income, you get to deduct everything. Your electric bill, your internet, your cell phone bill, your occasional lunch. I mean, every single thing, $150 write-off, whether you're a streamer or not. A microphone. You run a Discord, okay? I talk to my friends on Discord, and we communicate on what trades we're gonna take. So I need a microphone. Okay. Tax write-off. Everything's a tax write-off when you own a business, as long as you use it for the business, obviously. The only thing that sucks about this business is that we don't really travel. Right? We don't drive, so we don't have any like vehicle deductions. I do because of my DJ business, but for this business, it's hard to. And you could live off those that do. Yeah, that's how it works. That's how it works. It's the same thing out. This is how it all started, right? I talked about my property taxes and how like you get punished for improving your house or whatnot, and then the person that doesn't care about their house, they don't get as much of a punishment because the value of their house doesn't go up. It should be based on your property. So if the property goes up, okay, the taxes go up. But if you renovate your house, how the hell are you? Why are you paying more taxes? That doesn't make any sense. The land is what should be taxed, not the property that's on the land. Big balance again. All right. This market doesn't want to pull back. Doesn't want to pull back. No, Trump's gonna be too old for that. There should be an age limit for a president. There should be an age limit for a president and anyone that works in the Congress. Like they get out of touch. Once they get too old, like they get out of touch with everything. Yeah, Pelosi is one example. Like, yeah, Nancy Pelosi is a great trader. She's made all her money by trading. Hmm. Tempted to start scalping long, but I don't know. I need 2 or 3 good trades here. I don't know. This is gonna just like a inverse head and shoulders. I just don't know how long it's gonna take for it to consolidate here before it goes higher, or if it's just gonna dump. Should have paid attention here. But these are hard buys because it's like doesn't really. This is like this almost looks random from a chart perspective or pattern perspective. A bounce of previous day's highs, that's for sure, but come on, take profit. Just get me my account. Then, like, we have 2 weeks till Christmas basically, and then it's like holiday week is already gonna be shitty price action. Like December is tough to trade because we have Christmas on Wednesday, Thursday. Then Friday is gonna be dead. And then we have New Year's Eve on 31st, which is a Wednesday. And then Thursday. Yeah, the whole month is just gonna be screwed. Because Christmas is right in between. Like if Christmas is on the beginning of the week or on a Friday, then it's not too bad. But when it's in the middle of the week, it just kills that whole week. And then New Year's Eve. No, Gleb, I'm talking about like this specific pattern. The actual price action, yes. Like on a bigger scale, yeah, it definitely could be fine, you know, to bounce. I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't have taken that long because I didn't see anything specific that I like. Two-legged pullback would be here. Let's see if we make new highs. Oh, it's gonna be a double top. I need 2 more trades in an hour. I think we'll find something. Maybe 3 trades. If I would like to trade my Lucid 25K. I'm close to a payout on that. Just NQ, can you just take off your caps, please? Your caps lock. It's 500 tick. What a rip. What a rip. Ball knocks is 91. Nice. Got to get back to 3 ball knocks accounts. But ball knocks is expensive nowadays. $148 to activate is quite expensive compared to the competition. Yeah, but ETF sucks. Phidias is 90% off too, I think. Can you explain how you could scale to max allocation with ball knocks? I don't think I would recommend it, but you could get 3 accounts initially. And then once you get those 3 accounts to safety net, you could activate your 4th one. Once you get the 4th one to safety net, you could activate the 5th one and so on. Top Step is the best firm. Yeah, Top Step is pretty good. They put you live. They put you live pretty quick, Dominican trades. Now they put you live, I believe, after 3 payouts. Which ever since they implemented it, I haven't received 3 payouts from the same account. I used to get payouts consistently with them. I don't know. I just been on a bad streak. Top Step Live is shitty. Do you know any details about it that you could share? Like how many contracts you get? Wow, yeah, Bitcoin is up 5% today. Is it gonna sell off? I don't know. I'm out of touch now. The best way to get back in touch with the market is to start taking trades on like an eval and see if you feel the market. ATR is pretty slow, only 8 or 9. Maybe it's just like an expanding range. Daily loss limit is 2K. How many contracts can you trade? Well, yeah, NQ has been bullish all day. And on the daily chart, it's been bullish for last since the 21st of November, which is a week and a half ago. Vanguard is gonna have Bitcoin ETFs. Available for purchase. Damn, NQ, like, why are you trying to paint someone's bias? Like, what's your like thesis behind that? Why are you trying to tell someone if they long now they're gonna lose? If you do this, you're gonna lose or win? Like what makes you so qualified to give such direct advice? You were just saying get ready for a sell-off. You must be new here because I don't like that type of commentary because we try not to change someone else's bias because none of us know what the hell is gonna happen. We can only guess and use that educated guess to our advantage, but to change someone else's opinion about their own trades is not really something I'm about because yeah, it creates FOMO. But if you're one of the top traders in prop firms, then obviously we look at it a little bit differently. You know, if Lanto came in here and said that, I'd be like, oh, okay, I'll take that advice a little bit. Okay, thank you, money. But how much money have you made? You know, let's start with the results and then trickle down to like how much money have you withdrawn this year or however long you've been trading? Because again, giving very strict advice to other people is not something I'm about. And we have to be careful what we say so we don't give other people a different bias that they currently have. If someone wants to short this, I don't know, that's not a good idea. Maybe this will sell off just like it. You know, what's the difference between here and here? You know, there's not much difference. This sold off. They made money. This is NQ. You don't need a big sell off. We're not talking about selling off back down to the lows. You know, you get a sell off back down to here, and that's 40 points. That's more than enough. So you can make money both ways at all times with NQ. So we're not going to give our bias to other people and give them FOMO. You could say, I'm long here, I'm short here, I've made this much, I've made that much, I'm out here. But to tell other people that they're going to lose because they do something, that's not how this this whole chat thing works in my channel. Just giving you a heads up. Yeah, it's always something to think about, of course. But what makes you qualified to, you say it's not advice, but you just said someone's going to lose if they long or if they short, whatever. I don't know which way it was. You know, you put yourself in that situation. So I'm just trying to like backpedal and see like where that's coming from, that confidence. I mean, you need to be confident in the market, but like to be confident for yourself versus to be confident for other people, that's two different confidence levels. Yeah, the market's slow. I just need two more, also NQ. I trade 5 points. Okay. Most of my money comes from 5 to 7 points. That's how much money I make per trade. I can make 5 to 7 points in any of these ranges, any of these moves, as long as I'm in the right direction or in the right entry. I could be in the wrong direction. As long as I short here, I have 12 points to get out. I'll win, even though it's going straight up. Okay, 200 moving average test. 20 moving average on the 5 minute. Come on, a little bit lower. Come on, go, go, go. How do I handle your daily payouts on Pro Plus? Uh, so if you made 600 bucks, I would be done, right? So that's how much I usually would make. I'm done, and then I request a payout tonight, and then it will clear tomorrow afternoon or early morning, or early afternoon, not early morning. Usually for me it's 11 a.m. Eastern time, and then maybe I'll trade it again at that time. But the thing is, if you made $600, you could request it today, and you still have $3,900 worth of drawdown tomorrow. Right? Once that payout clears, you have $3,900 left. That is plenty of drawdown. And then you make another 600, you take it out, and you always have $3,900 worth of drawdown. I like to stay above 3,500. So like I don't like to have a bigger day than $1,000, because I feel like if I have a bigger than $1,000, then I ruin my drawdown. Like once you make $2,500, you take that out, you only have $2,000 worth of drawdown left. So then it's like, do I take it all out? Do I leave it? it's either you're gonna have small days, you know, up to 1,000 or maybe $1,500, or you have to get over the drawdown. Like the guys that are making huge amount of money on Take Profit Live, they get over the safety net, right? They get rid of the drawdown and then just keep the money in there. Versus for me, it's not worth keeping the money in there. Can I change my QUANTOWER TPT to Tradeovate? No. Want to buy it? I don't think so. But Gleb, how do you have live data? I don't have live data on my yeah, it sucks. I have delayed data on my account. I have delayed data on my sim, Tradeovate, and my live Tradeovate. I can't open any trades. All right, we're selling off back to the range. Maybe like this expanding triangle thing is gonna work. Oh man. I also don't go by how much have I made. I go by equity curve. That means you haven't made a lot. Yep, just like that, big sell off. See, like, what's the point of telling someone not to short and give them FOMO for not shorting right now? Because they believed what you said, that shorting is a stupid idea and they missed out on this trade. Now they have FOMO. Just not a good thing to do. Just my observation. Something to think about. All right, I'm gonna be looking for a long here. See what happens. I'm not gonna just buy it, but if it holds, I'm gonna try. expansion trade. This also is almost a mini double bottom here. So it could just bounce off of here, but it broke the highs, reject. Yeah, okay, this is good. Broke the lows. Lots of lessons in the chat today. How much size would I have on the ORB if I was trading 25K account? Probably the same. The problem with 25K account is like managing risk on it is very hard. So I don't know. I would probably trade the same size and just hope that I don't lose on it. To be honest, but you know, I wouldn't trade 25K. How do you get the ticks and the money amount on the chart? Go to settings, visual, orders. No. View, somewhere here. I'll find it. Somewhere in the settings. Hold on, maybe it's in the main settings. Then people want me to do a QUANTOWER video. I don't even know. Where the hell is it? I know it's there. I know it's there somewhere. You get to choose what you want it to display. It's not this. No, I'm not in the trade. You're good. I'm sure. There you go. Positions, ticks and currency. I guess that applies to everything. Stop loss, take profit. Okay. So you see it's position, stop loss, and take profit. Yeah, it definitely helps if you want to like quickly pass an eval, especially like you have to get the exact amount. It really helps. Let's say you need like $600, $640 to pass an eval. You know exactly where to place the order. A little bit lower. Big sell-off here. Kind of got my entry missed again by a tick, so I just jumped in. Up 400. This is a new account, so that's why I'm trading it. I made back the loss from the ORB. Thank you, Moni. What did you say? You were contradicting yourself. You said both things. You said it's gonna take 2-3 hours. It took 20 minutes. So everyone missed this trade because of you. Because they waited 2-3 hours. Obviously, I'm kidding, but it's not my point. I want everyone to win. Just don't give FOMO to other people. You're missing the whole point, NQ Moni. You're missing the whole point. We don't want a biased opinion in the chat. Okay, great. That's good for you. Someone else might be trading for 5 points. I have to take a loss here. Gotta take a loss here. And that didn't work. Maybe double bottom here, but I had to take a stop loss, otherwise I would break the 30% consistency rule or drawdown rule. What options do we have when breaking this 30% drawdown rule? Just continue trading normally, and most likely you'll get denied a payout, and you gotta trade another 8 days afterwards. It's not the end of the world. Um, no, Pernell Clark, you just don't understand how market orders work. I could guarantee if you hit this ask button, if the price is going up, you're not gonna get cut almost 50%. What you're doing, that would happen on a live account too, not just on sim. It's called a spread and volatility. Can I do a chat wide poll? Again, that kind of goes against the whole bias thing. Let's see how low this could go. Yes, but close it with bid or ask. So if you're long, hit the ask button. If you're short, hit the bid button. That will definitely eliminate that issue that you're seeing. Or you could have a take profit order. Um, so let's say you enter, just place the order, and you're gonna get exactly what you need. Using market orders is always gonna be against you because of the spreads. And you said your favorite is cut almost 50%. So you're telling me if you're up $700, you hit that button, the market button, you're gonna be up only 350. No. Maybe with like 10 contracts. But that's how it works in real trading too, not just prop firms. I was talking about one contract. But yeah, if you trade 5, 6 contracts, then yeah, you might be. But yeah, just have your, like, I have 21 ticks. That's 5 points. That's gonna be exactly $100 in my favor every time I win per contract. I have 2 contracts. That's $200. You'll see it works a lot better, especially when the NQ is so volatile and whippy. Okay, I'm gonna wait for a 2-legged pullback and see what we could do. Was up 400 bucks in this account, sadly. Now I'm down to 1100. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's happening here? Did they sucker me in? Yep, they did. They sucked me in there. I don't know why that candle happened. But they got me good on that one. It's gonna be a violent sell-off now. I'm gonna wait for a two-legged pullback. I got one more chance. Gonna try to make a huge trade on the two-legged pullback here. Hopefully it keeps selling off for now, and then one bounce. Volatility is increasing, so gonna need a $4,000 trade. Yeah, they got me with this. I just there was some kind of news or something, to be honest. Like I said yesterday, once I lose on one trade, I have a very hard time winning another trade in the day. So I have one more chance. I'm gonna take a two-legged pullback. Basically, you guys will see what that is if you don't know. See if it works. And we're gonna hold for a big win. Two-legged pullback near support would be ideal. So like down here, but we do have plenty of support in this area. So I need time now. Okay, so this is the first pullback. Technically could have been the second one, but okay, now I need a second pullback. Of course. That's gonna be a green candle there. I need a red candle. This might be a too deep of a red candle, but see what happens. $250K from Apex for $56. That's sick. Pine Tree, good afternoon to you, my man. Or good morning. Feels later than it is. All right. Let's see if we could save this account. Two-legged pullback. Ten inches of snow. Yeah. I mean, for you guys, that's normal, right? I'm gonna hold this to see if we could get close to 100 points. Unless I add to a position. Not gonna add because that's gonna allow me to survive till the low of day. As long as we don't make new lows, I'll be fine. We had a 90% renewal, but 90% off right now is Phidias and Bullnox. Okay, my Pro Plus data should be fixed. Oh yes, it is fixed. Ooh, we could trade my Take Profit Trader account, chat. This is a two-legged pullback strategy. Would be taking profit already if not, if I wasn't down so much on this account, but try to let it run for a little bit. See if we could catch nice upside move. 200 moving average would be like the first target, maybe on one contract. Come on. 15 more points on the first exit. Yeah, pine tree. I think we should change names. I'll be the pine tree trader because I have a lot of pine trees, and you be an alpine trader because you get a lot of snow. We had some sleet this morning. It was actually white on the ground, but very wet snow. Fortunately, golf season is over and it makes me very, very sad. Come on, just fill my target. Pretty good trade if you ask me. Two-legged pullback. Yeah, it's funny. I just got this. Just got this notification on my phone as we were about to say that. Your next year's goal is 1 million. Very nice. Has my PNL not been up the whole day? I just realized my PNL hasn't been up. That is not the right PNL. That's my read. I just realized it hasn't been up. Hold on. Where the hell is it? Well, I don't even think I have it on my... No, I had it on my desktop. I must have just messed it up. Hold on. No, it was on my stream. I think I closed it by mistake. It just disappeared. And I don't see it on my desktop. Did I put it into one of those tabs? Account summary. Yes, I did. No, I don't see my thing on the streaming software. I don't see my... Like I can't pull it up. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I might have just missed my exit here. That would be unfortunate, but hopefully this is just a pullback and not a reversal back to the lows. Because that would be unfortunate, very unfortunate. Go. Nah, it just doesn't want to go higher. You need to give it room. I mean, I'm giving it room to the low of days, so we'll let it play out, see what happens. Yeah, I definitely like the tick chart more. Definitely like it more. Gives me more details, especially for scalping, right? Yeah, like on the 5 minute, I can't see patterns on the 5 minute for some reason. I don't know how to read this that well. Yeah, if it dumps, it dumps. What am I gonna do? I was literally 5 points from my take profit. Going for a 80-point trade, and I was 5 points away, and it just missed me. So it's how it goes sometimes. But nothing goes straight up or down, so maybe it'll go higher before it makes new lows. That's my plan. Whether it will do it or not, I don't know. Not worried. Not worried one bit. Yeah, so Apple is back to all-time highs. Pretty wild. Because Apple was lagging behind, and now it's 57K payout by Kinetic. What? I don't even know what Kinetic is. Is that a prop firm? And did you get it? That's pretty sick. 57,000 one payout, man. Can't imagine. Well, I can, but my Discord payout. Ooh, let's see. On Take Profit Trader. That is sick. Another one. 7,000. And Take Profit Trader is great. I am up 40% on Apple. I never really looked into alpha futures. Come on, just hit my target. There she goes. There she goes.
Pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up.
That was good. It's a good trade. Still not done yet, but hopefully we go higher.
to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up, 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 don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up.
Was expecting it to go a little higher than that, quicker. Once it broke these little highs here, but still small move overall. It's only 70 points. Since I don't care, guys, I'm gonna short. Rejected that high right there. Back down to the lows. Oh, fuck. BRB. A great short. See something here. Damn it. Oh, thank God that wasn't open. Um, thank you, Moni. Thanks for your short call. Just trying to prove my point here. Hopefully. I won't have to ban him. If this goes all the way up, I'm gonna laugh. Obviously. I'm just proving my point here. This has been a topic of conversation for the last hour and a half or 2 hours in the chat. Your stop loss is 117 points, and then you're gonna tell us that you go for 50 to 100 point trades. What's the point of you calling out the trade? Give me an honest reason why you call out. What makes you? What does it do to you? Or maybe we misunderstood. That's fine. That is totally fine. Where your stop loss is, and everything. But I'm just gonna show you exactly why we don't do that. I would have won on my trade, and I flipped my bias because you said so. And I didn't do it because of you. I did it to show you what it does to other people. Because I don't really care for this account too much. If it would have worked, would have worked. If it doesn't work, it proves my point. I was in a perfectly good long, and you gave me FOMO, right? Or you gave me fear, whatever you want to look at it, and you made me switch my bias because of your opinion. This is why we don't do that, and will not tolerate that anymore in this chat. So you have your warning now. If you don't like it, you could go somewhere else, and I'm sure you could find another chat that will be fine. And I don't care if you win on this trade or lose on this trade. That is not the point. I hope you win. Hope you make your $1 million. But you don't want to create bias for other people. Focus on yourself, make your money, and be happy. Show me your payouts, and then I'll be very excited, just like this guy here. Okay? This is what we want to see. It's like, oh man, this is what I am hoping to achieve one day. $51,000 in one payout. Unbelievable. That is someone's yearly salary in one day. He made that. You're not creating any bias? Okay. So let's not talk about positions and let's not talk about your I don't know, your vision of what the market's gonna go. When you exit your trade, tell us how you did. That's all good. Yeah, Apple all-time highs. Unbelievable. I'm up 40% on Apple. Why didn't I buy more? Oh, I always wonder, why didn't I buy more stock when I had the chance? Come on, guys, hit the like button. 183 viewers. I think we could get to 150 likes and we could do a giveaway again. And Ian, if you're watching, I got the email and they said they sent you the account already. So I got my data for one account, but I still can't get my other accounts to work. Thank you, Moni. I think it's a long. I don't think short is a good idea, man. I think you should rethink your position. It's not a good idea. And if you don't think my opinion matters, then I just prove my point. Because it shouldn't matter. Yeah, I should have never stopped out here and went short, but someone in the chat told me to go short, so I did. Now I'm stuck. Now I'm stuck short. Yeah, take profit finished their no fee 40. It's now 30% off. Still no fee though, I think. Oh man. I'm gonna blow this account because of him. Unbelievable. Trust the process. That's not my point. My point is I would have been completely fine in my long. I would have made my money. I would have been happy. And this is what happens every day when people come in the chat and they start throwing stuff out. I don't care much, but for other people. Or what if I would have lost? I would have held my long, would have lost. And what would the first thing you would say? Told you, I told you. That would be the first thing that comes out of people's mouth when they're right. That's what they're set up for. They set up the opinion. If it doesn't work, they disappear. And if it works, I told you. I told you. That's how it works in the YouTube space. No, I'm not complaining about that. Don't get it twisted. I am this account was in a bad shape. Mitard, or I can't say her name. SCI. This account was in bad shape. I was just proving a point. What I've been telling the person not to do, they kept doing it. So I followed what they said, and now I'm stuck in the bad trade. And exactly what happens when people say those things is why I don't like when people say those things to other people, because other people will take their opinion and take the trades. I am not listening to the chat. Oh my god. Now you're maybe you just joined in. Okay, maybe if you just joined in, that's fine. If you just joined in, you don't understand what happened. This is a conversation for the last 2 hours. I've been telling a person not to do something because it does whatever it can do to other people and it creates FOMO. This account was not in a good standing. I took a couple bad losses here. I was in a good trade. Missed my target by a little bit. My target was like up here. So I flipped my position short just for proving a point. Okay, just proving a point. Because right when this person said that, I said, all right, let me just hit the reverse button. Okay, just to prove the point of why we don't do that and why I'm so against it. Okay, sometimes I say things, but it's just words. Now there's action and proof. Yeah, it's $40. I'll live with $40 loss to prove a point. It's because you only know how to gamble open range. And you're broke and you make no money. Okay, a Tyler could trade the open range trade. Okay, good for you. So that means you're rich. Yeah, but you guys missed the. You guys were in here and you missed the whole point. You guys missed the whole point. No, I took a couple bad trades and I made the loss back here, but then I missed my exit. My exit was like 540 something. I took one exit, then the second one's there. It pulled back, and we've been going back and forth with this person for 2 hours. So I just kind of show them what happens when I'm very against people calling out their opinion. Basically, this person said if you do this, you're gonna lose. Like earlier in the day, you know. So that was like the first warning. Then there was a second warning, third warning, nonstop. It's been going for a few hours. But you weren't here, so you wouldn't know because there's 200 people watching and there was only 100 people watching. Seems like I blew on my account. Well, then you need to get glasses. Get your glasses checked. 69.40 means no activation. No, it's $10 activation. It's only for a 100K account, though. They're not the best accounts, to be honest. And you have to pass today, so it's really over. Unless you could pass in 3 hours. Well, I had a good long here, so I'm happy with that. Two-legged pullback, baby. That worked. Would have been fine. All right, my Take Profit Trader account is good to go. So next time I get a good trade, I will trade that. I suggested Paul to kick Oman. No, I'll ask for payouts. I want payouts. I want to see payouts from these people. I want to see payouts from these people, and yeah. But yeah. Proven point. Guess I could trade my Take Profit Trader account or my Lucid. I'm butthurt. I think Brady, maybe you're just a troll. I don't care about a month. I want to see your year, your payouts. I made 82K in a month. How is it best to get paid through Take Profit Trader when you rotate your Take Profit Trader accounts? You need more than one account, obviously. I don't know what the timeline is on the sim funded accounts right now for payouts. Like on live account, it's a day and a half. So like I get cleared by 11 p.m., right? 11 a.m. So as long as I don't trade the first 2 hours of the open, I don't risk the payout. So basically, if I have two accounts, what I would do is either trade one a day, or I would trade, let's say my opening rate trade on one, and then at 11 p.m., 11 a.m., the other one clears, and I'll trade that as well. And I have two payouts in the day. But then the following day, if I don't have a third account, I would have to risk one of those accounts if I want to trade my opening range trade. So it's very hard to rotate the accounts if you don't have more than like three, or at least two. You need more than two. And if you're afraid of losing your payout, then just don't trade it till the payout's cleared. It depends what's more valuable for you and what's more consistent for you. Phidias was good. Videos was good. No problems on that. You have to make 4,000. I don't remember exactly how it works now. It's been a while since I've used Phidias. I don't think it. When I traded with Phidias, there was no safety net for what I remember. Passed it. Nice. Well, now take it slow. All right. What to do? Trade my trade of 8. Oh yeah, no, it's fine. It's so weird how some props I can make a ton of money. Yeah, it's you almost get like a curse with some prop firms. I used to be like that with Tradeify for a little bit. Let's see. 1, 2. Yeah, that's pretty nice. This is good. So I don't know what your problem is. I make the same amount of money as you. Yeah, it's good for you, man. That's very nice. That's living money right there. It's 30, 20, $30,000 a month. That's same, very similar. You weren't here in the morning, so you don't know what was happening. We had a huge debate about this with the person, and this account wasn't in good standing, so I just flipped my position. I didn't, just to prove my point. Traded Fi and Top Step is my curse. I haven't tried Top Step in a very long time because of Project X, but with this no activation thing, I might try again. And Kimoni, this is not about liking or not liking. This is about creating a bias in the chat for other people to give them FOMO. Okay, this is something I've stood by since I started streaming. Right, I don't want to create bias for other people, and I don't like that being created in the chat because it gives you the opportunity to tell someone I told you so, and then gives the people guilt when they're in the position. And let's say someone says the obvious, you know, if I said, oh, this is an obvious long when I took it here, if someone was short, now they would feel bad. This is not an obvious long. That was just a long that I liked, and I took it. I didn't tell anyone else to take it. I didn't yell in the chat, take the trade. And there's other streamers that do the same thing. You know, they'll take a trade and they don't say anything. And then if they win, it's like, oh, who took that trade? Type 1 in the chat if you took that trade. But if they lose, they don't say anything. There's streamers like that that say do the same thing on a bigger scale than the viewer does, but that is something I hate. We're all here for the same purpose. It's bad trader etiquette. I like that. That's a perfect way of saying it. It's like, it's almost like golfing, you know? It's a split opinion. Like, I don't care if someone's talking when I'm teeing off, but for some other people, that will piss them off. And they'll blame, um, they'll blame if you talk, you know? Just past 5, no activations. What does that mean? Dream Chaser. Lucid, you could activate the same day too. But Lucid, you could activate the same day. Like, it's 1 day to pass. Top Step is 2 days to pass, right? What a rip. What a rip. Oh man, what a rip. Beautiful. best long of. Oh man, if I could just take down a take profit trader account one day. You got stopped out. Yeah, I mean that's not my point. You guys are missing the whole entire point. Well, not all of you guys, but some of you. We're all gonna win trades. We're all gonna lose trades. We're gonna all get payouts, hopefully. We're all gonna blow accounts. Everyone's gonna do everything, but we have to do it at our own pace and our own decisions, not by getting FOMO on the internet. Hmm. I don't know if I should trade my take profit trader yet. Was it too late? Just wait till tomorrow. It's a good reminder for me though. It's like the market's not gonna go straight up. Like this is a healthy pullback, healthy pullbacks. Eventually, if it's gonna go, it's gotta pull back first because what happens is it traps the shorts, right? The shorts pile in here, they pile in here, pile in here, and end up doesn't work. That doesn't work, then it's gonna squeeze. That's how the squeezes work. It's not typically something that goes straight up. Once in a while it will happen, but when it's like a reversal like this, there's gonna be pullbacks, and that's where walking away from your trade is actually beneficial. That's why like some people like trade overnight and they go to sleep and they have the best trades. The guy that just took out $1 million from Apex, he traded overnight. The ATR is dead. 8. It's like barely moving now. Who's got the highest payout on Apex? Is it Jade Cap? I think it's Jade Cap, and Take Profit we don't know because they don't keep track or they don't show everything. But I would say Lanto is the most on Take Profit. Lanto, I believe ICT. I don't know what that means though. Don't ask because I don't know. This is going back to the highs. He does have a mentorship, so I don't know if someone's in there to see exactly how he trades. Rips. I like Rips. Rips is funny. Oh man, Rips and his troll. He rips on his trolls. I think that's where he got his name from. Yeah, what happened with that? What happened? I saw his tweet. What happened on gold yesterday? I haven't had issues with Trade Syncer. I've seen where like an order doesn't get canceled, but you can cancel it yourself. This market's kind of. But yeah, I don't have. I use Trade Syncer, and I don't really have issues like that. At least I haven't. But I think Ali, I think what happens is the order. Let's say you're in a position with the stop and the take profit, and you get filled on your take profit on a leader account. The stop does not get canceled. The stop doesn't get canceled. And then it seems like a random order because it fills you hours later, maybe. but you might have had the order open from a previous trade. Do you use brackets at all? Oh, you didn't trade it. You never placed a trade before. Oh, in that case, then yeah. What happened here? Why is it so slow now? I don't know, guys. I'm waiting here, but I think I'm gonna be done. It's 1 o'clock already. I'm so tempted to trade my trade of 8, take profit live account, but might just wait till tomorrow. I don't know. A good trade obviously was missed already. I think I'll go play some golf. Go hit some balls. I'll keep a chart open just in case on my laptop. And maybe I'll try to pass a couple more Apex evals at 350, but I'll call it a day, guys. Kind of shitty overall, but the giveaway is supposed to be 150 likes. We didn't get there. Get there tomorrow. I'm glad I made back my loss from the ORB. So overall, it's not a bad day. Could have been worse. Break even on all my accounts. One lost. One hit the daily loss limit and then 2 green. I was green on this one too, but decided to keep trading it since it's a new account. Just struggling for sure to keep trading all day and not lose. I definitely have to either limit my trading or be more focused or something. I don't know. Would like to go on the 100% win ratio when it comes to my accounts, not just wins on the day, but just not to have blown accounts. That's something that I would like to work on, but maybe next year's resolution. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care, guys. I'm gonna go play some sim golf and relax for a little bit. Been sitting in this chair for way too long, and I feel my back always when I get out of the chair. Maybe I should start standing again like I used to. I have a sit stand desk and I barely use the standing feature. All right, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. Good luck for the rest of the day if you're still trading, and I'll try to get a win early tomorrow.